Things have been really hard at home. You know, my daughter won't even talk to me anymore, and like my husband won't even do anything. Thanks for holding that. And it's like I have to be the bad guy all the time, and it really hurts me because it's like we've had such a good relationship before this, and I don't know what to do about it. Thank you. I have just like a couple more. It really hurts. I don't know what to do. And then on top of that, like this whole COVID thing is just so stressful. Like I can't even leave the house. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for listening. You're like a counselor. I feel so much better. You're welcome.
Missing someone with all your.
Hello Stardust, and welcome back to Radical Raspberry. In this video I'm going to talk about 3 super easy ways to relax and release negative energy. The last one I think is helpful. Stay tuned for that one if you're not a huge fan of like breathing exercises. I'm the type of person who, if somebody is sharing like small family issues with me, I will start to tear up. So you can imagine how the grand scale of injustices is impacting my mood and my energy. One of the best ways to rebel is throughout this to be able to find your own peace. I say this not meaning to not react and to not feel the injustices of this world. I say this knowing that to create justice in the long term, we need to find that peace within ourselves, because if not, we are going to get tired very easily, then we are going to give up and we're going to do nothing because we are storing this negative energy. The first way is through breathing. One of the breaths I'm going to invite you to do is the lion's breath. It's one of my favorite breaths for releasing negative energy, and to really make it effective, I want you to consciously say, I am going to release negative energy with this. I'm releasing to whatever I'm holding on to. So the lion's breath is essentially doing this, okay? You're inhaling and you're going. What I like about this breath for releasing negative energy is that you're really focusing on the exhale and you are letting that all go. We tend to store a lot in our jaws. I personally, like when I'm having a conversation with someone and they're telling me something negative, I feel myself tense my jaw. An added element to this, if you like visualization, I like to close my eyes and imagine kind of like a dark green, like color cloud coming out of my mouth, which is kind of like that negative energy just releasing out of my mouth. And then when I inhale, I imagine like a fresh green color. It can be like any color that you like. I just like the colors of green. I think it's helpful of kind of like seeing the toxins release. I invite you to do it with me right now. No one is probably watching you. You're probably not on the internet, and having people be like, why are they sticking their tongue out and their mouth out? It can be like a weird, uncomfortable, embarrassing thing if you've never done it before, but I find it very good for just releasing things that you're holding on to. I invite you, take a deep breath in with me and let out any negative energy with your tongue out. Go. We're going to do that 2 more times, okay? If you want to, feel free to close your eyes and visualize those colors. Lots of love in. And release. And last one, I'm going to invite you to bring your shoulders up as you inhale and as you exhale with your tongue out to relax them and release things that are not serving you, things that you have been holding on to for a while, okay? Lots of love in. And release everything. It's that gross energy just. I want it out of me. And the good stuff in. Okay, that was fun. The second way to release negative energy is a lot more rooted in the body. It's called squeeze and release. I like to do this with my fists specifically when I'm feeling angry in public. For the sake of this exercise with you, I want to focus on our hands, but you can do this with the entirety of your body. I already made a weird breathing thing, so I'm going to show you what it looks like with your face. You just tense everything, okay? So you're going to inhale and just squeeze your body. That's what it looks like. Feel free to not do that in public or on the internet because it probably looks funny. You're probably like, are they breaking a blood vessel? Like, what is happening right now? Are they on the toilet? Like, I invite you to do this with me with our hands because I find with our hands we can focus on the minuscule details of holding tension. So I invite you to just like put your hands out in front of you. I like to do it on the side so I can see. And then what we're going to do is as we inhale, we are going to slowly roll our fingertips up like that and then squeeze them into fists. Really squeezing, like really hard, like my hands kind of hurt right now. And then as we exhale, we're going to unroll them like that. I invite you, put your hands out, and we are going to inhale and roll up our fingers. Squeeze, hold it, and release, unrolling. Shake it off, letting your fingers just melt. So doing that in your entire body, like laying down on your back and just holding all the tension, squeezing everything you possibly can until you feel like you can't squeeze anymore. Hold it for a second and then release all that grossness. I promised you for this third way that it's not going to be as like meditative, or I don't want to use the word meditative because anything can be meditative. It's not going to be as like focused on breathing in your body. It's a lot more tangible. There's so many different renditions of this, of like writing it on your paper and then burning it, but that's kind of bad for the environment at this point, or like putting it on paper, folding it up and like putting it down a river or something. Instead of doing the whole paper thing, I have this video which was like pretty popular for like the quality that it is. I was just walking and I just started rambling and recording it of how to release negative energy, and I think I was just throwing like stones and leaves down the river as like saying, I release this, I forgive this person, and that's really nice because you get to just watch it like float away. But I think it's a better and kind of like a funny-ish way of releasing negative energy is to write on toilet paper. Writing your worries, your troubles, your anger, your sadness, write all of the shit on the toilet paper, right? Because all of it is like shit. That's why I love this one, because it's like, even if you're not acknowledging that it's like shit, like, what is toilet paper used for? It's used for shit, so put your shit on it. And then what do we do with toilet paper? We flush it, okay? It's that action of like flushing your shit. You just like feel really good after. So that one is a little fun tidbit to do if you feel like you need something more tangible and physical and you need more of that release of like, because just writing something down alone is releasing it, but then to like flush it, like literally flush it, it really helps you to just release all of that shit. As you're also like tensing your other hand, you're like you're like wait that's like flushing the tension and like the breath. Oh my god, combine all of these, and if you are feeling super tense after that, well, let me know in the comments below and I'll come up with more ways to release negative energy. If you made it this far in this video, I invite you to write down below, I release what does not serve my highest good. Say it aloud too and type it. I release what does not serve my highest good. Comment. Thank you very much for watching and making it this far. I appreciate you. It's pretty great. Give this video a big thumbs up to let me know you made it this far, and if you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, because I post videos every single Friday about self-improvement and holistic health. Thank you again for watching, and as always, don't forget to think beyond, and peace.